Hi guys, we got the CLAYMOURN blade and I immediately ran into the collector, so I thought I'd take a bit of a risk and fight him with the CLAYMOURN. And I thought I'd give some general fighting tips for new players while you're enjoying the fight. And this collector has Cyrus's light weapon, and he does different moves for every weapon class for the two characters. So my number one tip is to always use a health potion early on, and they're easy to make. They're 2 blue butterflies and 2 blueberries, and they'll give you 250 health a second back if you get hit. And with the collector, although he has high health, he often doesn't have a high attack, so you will be able to recover if you've got a health potion equipped. And they stack, so you can equip more than one and you'll get more health a second back. And if you're having trouble with the collector reappearing for you, then complete Act 5 and he will appear again in the next playthrough as you go through the acts and quests. But it is likely that he'll appear for you anyway before Act 5, it's just sometimes it seems to get stuck, and that will reset it. Now, apart from different moves with each weapon class, the collector also has 6 different types of stepbacks, and that's again to match the 3 weapon classes for both characters. So I have got stepbacks videos on all 6 of the stepbacks, so I recommend you having a look at those videos before you fight him once you work out which weapon class he's using. When you're fighting any of the titans, you can swipe towards or away from their blade. And so you might have trouble with that fast horizontal hit with dual weapon titans. Well, with that you can swipe left or right quickly as soon as you see them performing that move. So either works when you're fighting the titans. And also you can swipe anywhere on the screen. It doesn't have to be actually on the Titan's blade. And that took me a while to work out when I was first playing, but it helps because if you swipe, say, to the right of the screen, then you can still see what the Titan's doing. And of course that's important because you want to focus on the Titan's moves. Keep looking at his arms and blade, and also shield and legs, and even his head sometimes. So you just want to keep watching the Titan and see what moves he's going to do just before he actually comes towards you, and that way you can get ready for his or her hits. Another good tip is to use Titan break gems, and they'll extend your attack break, and with dual and light you'll get the longest attack breaks with dodge and block breaks, especially when you have Titan break gems equipped. So watch out for their sequence of moves, and after the 4th or 5th move there's usually a longer move from the Titan, and that means that it will be an attack break next. So if you want to go for dodge breaks, you'll want to dodge that longer attack and then you'll get a dodge break. Sometimes they do more than 4 or 5 moves, and sometimes of course they go into a step back, but generally they do a long move straight before the attack break. And when you're first starting to play Infinity Blade, light is the best weapon class to use as you get familiar with the Titan's moves, and that's because you've got the ability to block, parry and dodge. So it's a great weapon class to use to get used to the game. However, once you're a little more familiar, then you'll want to use heavy early on because it has the most attack, and also you can get shield back by parrying when you use heavy. And then further into the game, when you're much more familiar with it, then you'll want to use dual, because ultimately you can get the most attack with dual with the right gems equipped. And I've got a video on how to get a bonus combo every hit, but that's a lot later on in the game. And with your gear, I recommend that you focus on upgrading one set so you can get it as high as possible and start getting star gem slots. And that means that you'll be able to equip more attack gems, the square ones. Early on it's hard to find square gem slots apart from with heavy, and so it definitely helps to be able to get star slots as soon as you can. And once you upgraded your gems as well, then you can return to your lower gear and boost them with higher gems. And with gems, when you're fighting the collector, don't equip your best gems into your weapon, because as you probably know, if you lose against the collector, he does keep your weapon and any gems equipped. So you really don't want to put your dark fire in your weapon when you fight with the collector. So I'm getting through the collector quite well here. The perfect parry stun gem definitely helped me. I wasn't using nullify because I wanted a longer fight with him, but nullify is always good to use with bosses and elemental titans as it removes their spectrum defense. So my collector was really high, level 465,000. However, I was still able to get through him without nullify because of all those Titan Break gems and my high dark fires. So it's definitely good to focus on upgrading your gems and your gear and keep playing, because that way you'll get really familiar with the Titan's moves. Thanks for watching tamLChannel, your favourite channel for Infinity Blade. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my website and social pages. Thanks, see you next time.